Welcome back, everyone. It's the Bourbon Judge.
All I got is bourbon.
Welcome back, everyone. It's the Bourbon Judge. Welcome back, everyone. It's the Bourbon Judge. Hey, we're back at it with, gosh, a fun episode, right? Today's a fun episode. These are a few bottles that, you know, it's funny, like when you sip whiskey, depending on the time of year, right? Summer, winter, spring, fall, depending on the time of the year, there's certain bottles that you just kind of gravitate towards. So I'm going to give you 3 bottles that, honestly, I am having a hard time putting down these bottles. I really am. But all 3 of these are like literally amazing, great whiskey from great brands. And you're going to notice the theme also. All 3 of these are like smaller brands. They're not the big Buffalo Trace, Wild Turkey. They're not. They're actually smaller craft distilleries. One is an NDP, but they're doing contract distilling. But these are 3 bottles I honestly am having a hard time putting down. I even had my neighbors over recently, a couple guys, a couple ladies that are all into whiskey, and even they were like, Judge, these 3 brands are hot. These bottles are amazing. So, all right, so let's dive into these 3. And again, no particular order. I'm not saying the first bottle I grab is better than 2 or 3. Fair? All right. Number 1. So number 1 is a brand. This is a craft distillery. They're based out of Louisiana. I know most people are probably thinking JT Mellick. It's not JT Mellick. I do love JT Mellick, by the way. Love the whole Mellick family story, their rice whiskey and so forth. But this is actually not JT Mellick. This is a small craft distillery in Louisiana. And let's just say they are making, honestly, I would say, exceptional quality whiskey. And it is bourbon, right? Where JT Mellick is rice whiskey, this is truly bourbon. This is actually my second bottle of it because the first one I finished. I got someone locally, one of my good friends who lives in Louisiana, was able to get me a second bottle. So this is my second bottle of it. But this is Cajun's Cut Cask Strength coming from Distillerie Acadian. This whiskey is honestly, truly fantastic. So when you think of Louisiana, what do you think of? You think of heat, right? So when you think of the heat, I kind of equate it to like the heat from like Texas, the heat from Florida, the heat from even like Georgia. Think of like 13th Colony. There's something about that heat with the wood, the way the heat actually penetrates the barrels and the impact on the whiskey. I'm telling you, Distillerie Acadian, Cajun's Cut. This is amazing quality bourbon coming from Louisiana. Now, the challenging part about it is that it's in Louisiana. You, for the most part, really can only find it in Louisiana. So this is one of those bottles I would say, if you have a family member or a friend who lives in Louisiana or like near it, definitely make sure you reach out and have them get you a bottle of this right here. This is truly fantastic. It's one that I love it so much. I'm even trying to do a barrel pick with them because their whiskey is spectacular. And I mean spectacular. Again, the only challenging part is that it's harder to find because it's, for the most part, really only located in Louisiana. But the whiskey itself, oh my goodness. Straight fire. Absolutely fire. Oh, man. Distillerie Acadian. Cajun's Cut in the house. Yes. All right. That is number 1. Judge, what is number 2? So number 2 is the NDP. Actually, they're actually technically, they are doing actually contract distilling. Let me be crystal clear. They are contract distilling, right? So they're working with 3 different distilleries only in the state of Kentucky that are producing their whiskey for them. They have their special mash bill, their yeast strains and so forth. And I would say, honestly, this whiskey was probably a fan favorite at my most recent little bourbon night when I had some friends over. So fun story, had some friends over. We had everything on the table. We had B-Tax, your Pappies, top of the line rare characters, Foul North, Old Carter. I mean, you name it. We had like top of the line bottles on the table. But this bottle right here, it was probably in our top 3 for everyone, right? Everyone went around saying what their top 3 bottles were. All right, number 2 on my list, W.H. McBrayer, The Judge. And I'm not saying it just because the name of the bottle is The Judge, but truly, this bottle is fantastic. And I mean fantastic. So I recently did an episode on W.H. McBrayer. I think the episode was called The Judge versus the Judge, right? Most of their bottles, honestly, for W.H. McBrayer, they're bottled in bond, they're weeded, even their single barrels are only like $50 to $60. This one happens to be the Judge, who really, that's actually the name of this gentleman here. This bottle of the Judge is like their top of the line product. It is a $100 MSRP, but trust me when I tell you it's worth it. It is absolutely worth it. Like literally everyone in our little whiskey event recently said, Judge, this bottle, legit. It competes with all the big boys and for $100. So absolutely worth it. Definitely check out W.H. McBrayer or McBrayer Spirits, mostly located in Kentucky, a few other states, but at least this one you can find a little bit easier than this bad boy here. Excellent quality whiskey coming in the number 2 spot. Oh man, the Judge. I gotta take the Judge out the box because the Judge is just special. The Judge is just special. Oh man, that's so good. Look, we definitely put a hurting on this bottle at our whiskey event. We put a hurting on it. All right, that is number 2. Before I get to number 3, 3 quick easy favors. Number 1, hit the like button. Number 2, drop me a comment. Let me know what are 3 bottles that you are just at this current moment just loving. 3 bottles that you can't put down that you think everyone else should go out and grab a pour of it, get a bottle, etc. And last but not least, please make sure you also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you get notification each and every time I release new content. Cool? All right. Cheers to the Judge, which by the way is what I'm drinking. That's delicious. All right, number 3. So number 3, it's kind of funny. I talked about Louisiana. I talked about the heat in Louisiana. There's something with it, I'm telling you. Number 3 comes from down south. It is also a craft distillery, so they, like Distillerie Acadian, number 3 is also distilling, producing their own whiskey, right? So this is 100% their distillate, right? Not only this bottle, they have their double oak, they have a finished product, and they have a few other variations. Number 3 is honestly special, and I mean special. It lives in its own ballpark because of the type of grain that they use, and it's just honestly something special. Number 3, coming out of none other than Charleston, South Carolina. High Wire Distilling. This is Jimmy Red straight bourbon whiskey. High Wire Distilling, their sweet mash, and the fact that they're using this red corn. Oh my goodness. Oh, this bottle. But honestly, everything that they make, it is so just incredible. If you want a unique pour, something that kind of lives like in his own lane, how JT Melick almost like in a lot of ways lives in his own lane. It's rice whiskey. It tastes like bourbon. It truly is bourbon. They're just using a red corn, but because of that, it has that je ne sais quoi. It is truly special. So if you have not tried High Wire Distillery, please make sure you try a Jimmy Red product. You can try their standard. This is like a single barrel. You can try their double oak. You can try whatever you want, and I guarantee you will love it. All right, my friends. Hey, as we say in this courtroom, peace, cheers, salute, much love and respect. Take care.